Getting set for first pitch tonight from Busch Stadium. The Reds and the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jason Bourgeois makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
And the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Here comes the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? Now, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Stepping in now, Skip Schumacher. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
On the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Joey Votto will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
The 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. You know, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Jay Bruce will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
The 1-0 home. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
Now the 1-2. And a fastball swung on, missed, and his side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
For the Cardinals, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
On the ground down the first base line. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Matt Carpenter will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And now pitch on the way. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. On the way. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, he's going to get his strikeouts. No question about that, but this is 2 straight here to start things off. I wonder, is this a sign of things to come?
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The next pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Brandon Phillips will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Nice cold water here.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him 1 above the letters.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Ready now on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike. Come on.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 3-0 offering. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Nate Walker will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Nate Walker.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-1. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting fifth, second baseman, number 5.
Number 5 will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
The pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One, 2. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Brian Pena will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Get out of here, Red.
1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball called strike. 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
In now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Pitch on the way. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Jason Bourgeois will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or 2 to get himself together over in the dugout.
Now here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And fooled badly there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Kenny Reardon will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Come on, Kenny.
1-0.
Here we go.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Johnny Peralta steps in now. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0. He's running towards second. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Seth Hargrove will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now.
Come on, Cardinals.
Now the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
Get it out of here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
MVP!
Now the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Let's go, Cardinals!
Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Let's go, Matt!
1-0 pitch now. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you've got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from you.
2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Skip Schumacher will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Skip Schumacher.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Joey Votto will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Go!
First pitch coming. Ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's a 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here comes the 3-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on 3-1. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three, as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
That's a real good sinker there. You can see this ball's in the dirt by the time he's committed to this swing. That's a nice job behind the plate of cleaning up and getting that put out at first.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Michael Lee.
Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the way. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Walker.
Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 1-2 with one away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Well, he got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are 2 good takes to get it back to 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Making him work out there, the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Kenny Reardon will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The 3-1 is on the way. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. First offering on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Now the 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Todd Frazier will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and it seems like you kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Zach Cozart will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Carpenter will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Halfway home, still no score. Johnny Peralta will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
The fielder, Johnny Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And you'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Standing in now, Seth Hargrove. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
Well, that's just a little out of character for him. He's been around the plate all game long, but now he goes 2-0 to the pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Let's go, Cardinals.
Here it is, the 3-0. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Here he comes, 3-1. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Mike Trout will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He waits. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
2-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
And the wheels were turning here. With one out, they decide to send the runner on 2-2, thinking we'll see a strike, but it didn't work out for him that time.
Three and two, here it is. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
You can do it.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 left for the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Brian Pena will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
First pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw, got him! Oh, what a play!
You know, still a lot of baseball left to be played, but it always seems like in every no-hitter, you're going to wind up seeing 1, maybe 2 plays like that keep the no-hitter alive.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. But you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Here it comes. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
Jason Bourgeois will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
The 1-0 home. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He just can't buy a strike right now. This ball's just not going where he wants it to.
Here it comes, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You'd better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Now the 3-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, you know, it took him a while to get that first hit of the ball game, and then it darn near wound up getting him on the scoreboard as well. Instead, he winds up with a double off the wall, and he didn't miss a home run right there by much.
Skip Schumacher will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A 2-1 offering. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
On the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Joey Votto will look to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reardon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Reds out in front, 1-0. Michael Lee will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Michael.
And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Nate Walker will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Here's another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Number 5 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Woo!
Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Phillips. And oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Yadier Molina will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Cueto will go to first, just keeping him close. First pitch coming. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
One 0 on the way. Ball 2 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. He figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here comes the 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Kenny Reardon will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
From the stretch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here comes a 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jay Bruce will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's Brandon Phillips, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Right down the chute that time, 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Here's the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Johnny Peralta will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Johnny Peralta.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-handed up and throwing. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jonathan Broxton will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Jonathan Broxton.
Alan Craig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Get him the second.
1-0 pitch now. That's inside. 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes the 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Stay clear of the DP.
Now the 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. So now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Schumacher's there to take it in, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Matt Carpenter will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Zach Cozart will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Zach Cozart.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Brian Pena will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. And there you see the right-handed hitting Ryan Ludwig, as it looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit here.
Ryan Ludwig.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And Ludwig won't chase that one. It's 1-2 now.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
A new pitcher on his way out to the mound. It's the left-hander Sean Marshall who gets the call. Michael Lee will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-0. Swinging on 3-0, and this is into left field. It's a base hit.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Nate Walker will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Give him the green light.
Ready on 2-1. Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Cozart for 1. On to first, and these fans will sit right back down now. It's a double play, and there are 2 gone.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there, and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Stepping in now, number 5. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Yadier Molina would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Yadier Molina will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Two out with a man at first. 1-0 on the way. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Ready now on 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Jason Bourgeois will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Center fielder, Jason Bourgeois.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting them 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 2-1. This ball's grounded foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
In now, Skip Schumacher. Oh, he tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
In is Joey Votto now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Nothing in the Cincinnati ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail here 1-0.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Kenny Reardon will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And the pitch. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Manuel Ojeda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Manuel Ojeda.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1 out, nobody on. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Line hard, deep into left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Making a bid here to get on base as the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Peter Borges will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Peter Borges.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Now here it comes. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. And sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Here it comes. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the two-out triple.
Well, it's not a game-tying home run, but it's the next best thing. As down by one, he makes it all the way to third here with a triple.
Mike Trout will get a chance to tie this thing up here as that equalizer is just 90 feet away. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Men on third with two down. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Reds were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the efforts of this man on the mound, Johnny Cueto. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 1-0. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 9 hits, no errors, They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.